Probably in like the Sicilian fucking Italian fascist forces were the fucking like
Hold on a sec.
massacring black people in Italy. So who knows?
They didn't have black
We are
people.
Sicilians are mostly black people, Spider. We're mostly North
No, you're
African.
not. They're not
No,
black people.
no,
retard.
wait a second, no,
They're
wait a
What's
second.
happening?
Because the
North
other
Africans
half
are not
is
black.
Polish. With most
Sicilians
please
are
Russians
are
mostly
are
North
very.
African.
They are a mixed group. Okay,
I'm testing
mainly
my
from the
mod abuse
Middle
for a second.
East.
And what are we
This
mixed
mod
of,
abuse.
Spider?
Come
Mixed
on.
with like some you got
Spider-
fucking cooked over by the Arabs,
Africans,
and you got cooked over by the Greeks and the fucking Turks and the where the fucks.
Spider, go to your local folder where you have a folder of handsome men. Change it to someone
Okay.
else.
Right?
Ooh, Nick.
Not the
Neymar
handsome men
back.
folder.
Bring Neymar back.
No, I'm a black nationals. Oh, sorry.
Wait,
What
yo,
the
wait,
fuck?
you should do Dr. Umar. You should make Dr. Umar your profile.
Dr. Uber? That'd be funny as fuck. Hold on.
That would be funny as fuck. That would be better than Fuentes for sure.
But Fuentes is
That's
a
what we
protection for him. He should wear a mask out so that ice doesn't bother him.
That's crazy, bro. 2026, I would never imagine a white person doing the black person treatment. It's crazy.
Guys, I'm going to test my mod abuse if people are talking over each other and just do like a 5
You
second
realize, David,
mute on
you
whoever
realize that
not-
I am also a mod in Kalinda's Discord, right?
Wait, what? Hold on. Why am I'm able to server mute you though, interestingly enough. Server muted.
I can
Ooh.
server ban you.
Dylan and I are trying to get closer.
Bro, what's your Dr. What's his name? Dr. Umar. Let's see.
Right? Dr. Umar
Or
would be
Umar Johnson.
would be a much better troll than Nick Fuentes. Nick
Wait,
Fuentes is.
I don't think you're able to server ban me in this server. I know you can do it.
Should we try? Should I give it a
No.
shot?
Wait, I'm checking your roles. Hold on before I say this. Roll check.
I don't even know what her roles are.
Listen, listen, it's bots. I don't know what's going on with, like, I feel like me and Guy don't necessarily communicate about when he's gonna stream or I'm gonna stream or whatever the fuck.
Wait, did you restart the stream? Oh, you did restart.
Yes, I did restart the stream.
Let me go join in like to help the algorithm.
Right?
Yay.
Why
is the title?
A lot of viewers too, Kalinda. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. Yeah, I was.
probably,
I didn't even see what number I was up to. I think I last saw I was at like 65 or something.
Yeah, it was either mid-50s or mid-60s. That sucks. I'm sorry. Let's fight with each other so we can get you back to those numbers. Should I call short five?
You're just racist.
Belinda, do you wanna add ice shooting to the title so more people can like?
That would probably help.
That might get her
Oh
demonetized
shit!
though.
No, it won't. Hold on. Jesus, what the fuck is? I don't know why the title just
I guess you reverted to yesterday's thing or something.
No, it's not. I've been scheduling streams. Ice shooting, Discord, ice shooting.
So you can schedule streams on YouTube if you're a YouTuber.
Oh wait, you can change it to debating alleged racist since Maruti called Dev a racist and there was a debate happening.
I mean, you didn't answer why you only typed the racist half in the YouTube chat and not the other half. It's not like I banned you immediately.
You know what, David? I feel like it's the Mussolini DNA in her. Maybe because the Italians pulled up in Sicily or bumfuck Sicily, whatever the fuck it's called, and she just hates Jews and blacks. I don't know.
There we go.
Spider, what are your thoughts on race mix? What are your thoughts on race mixing, Spider? Don't forget what you have as your profile.
Oh my god.
You know what?
I feel like we should start referring to him as Asian. He is as
I
much Asian
think-
as he is black.
I think. Well, hold on. That's a little bit. That's a little bit dehumanizing against us mixed people. But anyway, what's my thoughts on mixed race people? I think personally, I think it's got to be. I'll say maybe from the same class. Okay. Well,
what class?
Maybe from the same class,
The
like the
black
same middle class. Okay. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like the same class. I'm cool with dating someone in the same class. Okay.
Understood.
I don't know about race. Race, you can do whatever. Okay.
Cool. All right, guys. There's a
Dr. Umar impression.
Hmm?
My brother.
No, sorry. I said Spider wasn't doing a good Dr. Umar impression here, but Kalinda, what were you about to say?
He's fucking Dr. Umar is fucking hilarious. Kalinda, you should watch some of his shit sometime.
Oh yeah, I will. Okay. I have there's a new goal chat. Hopefully everybody who was here before comes back. I don't know if they will or not,
Right?
but you
Well,
know.
you're already back to like 30s.
Yeah, I am, which is nice. So yeah, everybody came back. Oh wait, Chase is saying, Chase, do we have information on the identity of the guy?
Was he black? Was he white?
Oh my god, Spider.
You're fucking obsessed.
Spider asking the important question.
I ain't asking no important question. Okay?
Listen, I think the only reason why Spider wants to know this is so that he can then turn around and talk to these people and be like,
already shaking level ragey pissed when I came in here, and now I'm in here with Spider and David, and this is not good at all.
Let's say he came out, he was white, because you know what? It's not funny that it happened, but it's like, damn, he's actually getting like the black person treatment. This is like, because you know, when I spoke to Irrelevant, he's black, you know, he's a fellow mixed person.
They literally just shot a blonde white woman like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. Me and Irrelevant we were like, damn, they're actually getting.
Wait, apparently this is him. He was in fact a white guy.
He was white.
The most important question has been answered, Spider. He was white.
Yes, Spider, he was white. Now you can now you can go to all of your white friends who doubt that systemic racism is a thing, and you can be like, bruh, this is what it's like for us. Yeah.
You know what?
He could be Mexican looking at him. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was white. What the?
I mean, it's kind of like mine. It could be
a number of different. He could be Arab. He could be.
That's true.
Let me be Irrelevant quick. Let me be Irrelevant.
He could be a number of things. He's a little.
Hold on. Let me be Irrelevant.
He's not black.
That's right. That's right. The Jews are not white. My alt-right queen.
The recent victim that was killed was
Seb is the whitest Arab man I've ever seen. He's
not black. He was white.
Like,
okay, let me add every black person in the real quick.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. While you guys are doing that, just a sec. I'm gonna play this, and unfortunately, I can't share my screen because if I do it, streaming from a laptop was a terrible idea. I really need to build a new computer and decide what room of this goddamn apartment I want to stream in. Yeah.
Wait, you build computers? Wait, why did I never know that you were smart enough to build a computer?
What? Yeah, I do. I'm like a huge nerd. I have like 3 or 2 computers here.
Sorry, I'm going insane because Twitter won't let me log in.
Do you need me to build you a computer, Maruzzi? Would you like me to build you a computer?
Kind of, yeah.
If bro.
Go for it. Like, I'm down. Thank you. It's in white mode.
Yeah, Vanaloven, I should do a fundraiser for computer parts. Although if I build a computer, listen, my last computer, it's about 10 years old because I like to make my shit last. I usually like to build insane god machines that'll last me 10 years. And the computer that I currently have, I think by the end of it, I put $3,000 into it. So yeah. Yeah, buying RAM right now is crazy. RAM is hell. I was just about to say this computer here, the one that I'm currently using, this laptop, probably needs more RAM, and you can definitely add more to it because I think it's only got 16 gigabytes, and I really should have more than that. Actually, let me check to see how much RAM I've been using right now. Oh, only 7. Okay, 7 of 16 of the 16 gigs. That's yeah. It's Firefox. Firefox is an insane fucking well, actually not just Firefox, any web browser. All web browsers are crazy. Which GDDR? Oh, you're talking about, yeah. Also, if I get one, I'm gonna build a Ryzen 9 so that I can just go crazy and be doing epic multitasking. Anyway, Hold on, let's listen to this dude. If you guys want to listen on my stream, you can, but the man murdered in Minneapolis was an American citizen. This is the...
On the information that we have, which is very limited, this is a 37-year-old white male who is a Minneapolis resident, and we believe he is an American citizen. We have not been told any official reports of what has led up to the shooting, but we have seen the video that is circulating on social media. On the information.
Okay, yeah, so... Wait, guys, are you still here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, here.
Okay. Right, yeah, so based on the information, yeah, they're saying he's a 37-year-old white male. Oh, thanks, David. Thanks for the $20. Also, that means that I have to pet Stuart 20 times. Oh, no. But, yeah, so a 37-year-old white male. Damn, Spider's not even undeafened to hear this information.
All right.
But yeah, thank you, David, for the $20. Thank you so much. Did it even alert? I don't know what's going on with my alerts either.
I saw
It
the
appeared on
chat,
stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it didn't make a sound, did it? And it didn't.
I don't know. I have your stream muted.
Oh,
Oh, did
okay.
TTS not work?
I don't think so. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why it's not working.
My favorite thing is when it has to say out all the emojis.
I know.
Get them next time.
That's what. Yes, I remember. I remember.
I do that every time the loaner. Yeah, I can see he wants to complain, but he's getting money.
Mhm. Oh, David, do you remember? Were you in DGG back in the day when people would dono spam with like L L L L L L L L L? Yeah.
That was actually
That was
so
good shit.
annoying.
You could have different voices say off the.
That was the different
message.
voices was absolute peak.
Yes,
So
that
we
was.
Just have
Kill
Giga
me.
Chad say
can-
it
we
or
can
something.
side chat.
Fuck.
They're already starting.
What?
What side chat?
Rewrite
me,
the
kill
PC
me.
side chat.
You know what? Let me look up. Let me DM Roger's phone real
Wait,
quick.
sorry, hold on.
What?
Whose side chat? What are you talking about?
Your VC side chat.
Yes,
Oh.
side chat means the Discord you're in. That's what a side chat means.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it. That's a Gen Z terminology.
Oh, you
okay?
just.
That's
Oh,
what it
Jesus.
is.
That's
Fucking
normal.
Stephen Miller. Oh my god. I just got monetized. Stop it. Why would you send this to me? You're gonna make me say things. I hate this motherfucker.
How many ICE agents were on the victim? Like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
A
7?
shitload, and they couldn't get his gun away from him.
Seven?
And if his gun had already been knocked out of his hand, it's just fucking. Oh, thank you,
so
Jordan.
was he unarmed the whole time or what?
I think he had a gun that he was carrying, but I have no. And then I think and it sounds like from what people are saying that it was discharged by accident, and then and they took it from him, and then they shot it. I don't. Yeah, it looks like they took it from him before they fucking executed him, which is insane.
And then they beat the shit out of him, 5-on-1 or whatever. And
Yeah.
then that.
It's crazy, chat. Well, I think Dan took
Kalinda,
the...
happy birthday. Is it your birthday?
It's your birthday
No,
for real,
it's-
Kalinda?
No, it's not. But thank you,
It's her birthday?
Jordan.
Yeah,
People-
happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday, dude, man. That's crazy.
Oh, his gun never went off an agent's gun. Tash Gordon says the suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID. This looks like a situation where.
He's quoting someone.
Yeah,
quoting
I know
someone.
I know he's quoting
Oh.
someone. Where does this quote come from?
Tash, who quit? Who
Are
who'd
you
quit?
are you legally required to carry a ID or what?
No. Well, it depends. I mean,
no.
like, it depends on the state. Some states have like stop and ID laws where, like, if a cop asks you, you have to give them your date of birth.
Oh,
Probably with the gun
this-
permit, right? If you have a
Not
gun
all
permit,
states have that.
you probably with like a gun
But
permit.
I don't think you have to
ID, right?
carry
Okay,
an ID.
I gotta go. Talk to you guys
ID or
later.
something.
Oh, bye,
up.
Dev.
All right, little bro.
Shalom.
We'll be so
Um,
sad.
Is
So
he
sad that you left.
short, fat taco?
I mean, I kind of
Yeah,
am
he's fat.
because having people who like because the
We can get
viewers.
somebody else. Who else disagrees? Who else disagrees? Who else wants
I
to support?
disagree. You know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
No.
Actually, no, I actually agree with Dan. Okay, well, I agree with Dan Solomon. Okay, and guess what? The agreement was
What the
is
fuck is
the
Dan?
pro.
I'm so confused.
So
What is Dan?
the Dan Solomon argument is he is pretty much pro Marucci. So I agree with that. So I'll go fuck.
I don't think he's pro me. I think he doesn't like me.
No,
very much.
he has the same position as you. Like he said, like yo, it's pretty bad, little bro.
Well, of course
I
he has
don't-
that position. Dan's a liberal. What the fuck?
If he does even know who I am, which he probably doesn't even know who I am, I assume he wouldn't like me. I basically I called him out for his selective choosing of how to fight anti-Semitism.
Hey, what's up,
Isn't he
gamers?
Jewish though?
Okay, guys, stop. I don't.
Short
Spider.
Taco. We know. No one is under the assumption that you're not. Don't worry. You proved it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Listen,
I saw
Spider,
you were-
we're not doing drama talk in here, okay? We're talking about the ice shooting.
Stop with this
Oh,
sliders.
hey,
It's not drama
I
farm,
was
little bro.
just
Stop with the
talking
slander.
about
Okay.
the ice shooting. I saw everybody here, and I just wanted to say what's up. You know.
Yeah, it's because I was.
fine.
Listen, guy, I'm sorry. I don't. We haven't like we haven't basically coordinated anything. But yeah, my stream fucking crashed, and when I was at like I think 60 some viewers, and then because my computer exploded, and yeah. And then you went live right after, but I turned it back on.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I had planned it for 12:30, but I didn't even realize that.
No, it's okay.
Your
I mean,
stream went down.
I don't have a schedule, and we haven't really been coordinating. So, like, I basically am just trying to stream at. It seems the best time to stream is in the morning before anybody else is live. And
Can
yeah,
I just say,
yeah.
you guys need a schedule. This kills me about loner box too. Like you need a schedule.
I've been scheduling my
I think
streams a
Warmbox
couple
is
days
easier,
ahead of
right?
time. Because it seems
yeah,
to
he
pick me
has
up in
been.
the
But we're not.
algorithm.
So
One
is
sec,
the
I do
admin
have
trying to
to-
do? Is
Go
the
ahead.
admin trying to do minority report here? This guy had a gun in his car, and they're calling him a would-be assassin, so he kind of deserved to be
Yes.
shot. Right?
Okay.
How else are you gonna do? How else do you do?
Can I? Do you want me to read out the tweet, because I can read out the tweet if
Yeah.
everyone will
Yeah,
let
please.
me? Okay. At 9:05 a.m. Central Time, as DHS law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis against an illegal alien wanted for violent assault, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun, seen here. They posted a picture of it in the. The officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. More details on the armed struggle are forthcoming. Fearing for his life and the lives of the safety of his fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics on scene immediately delivered medical aid to the subject, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Jesus, typos, you guys. The suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacred law enforcement. What the fuck? About 200. Wait! I'm not done. Hold on. About 200 rioters arrived at the scene and began to obstruct and assault law enforcement on the scene. Wait. Who am I? Who's echo? I'm echoing. David, mute yourself.
It's always David.
Yes. About 200 rioters arrived at the scene and began to obstruct law enforcement on the scene. Crowd control measures were deployed for the safety of the public and law enforcement. The situation is evolving and more information is forthcoming. This is such a load of fucking bullshit. This is not, nobody is right.
Have you guys?
Yeah, we saw it. These people were not rioting. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, guy.
It was absolutely great. I just woke up to the news and started streaming, and I saw the video. Did you see that guy beating his fucking head?
Yes.
With the pistol whipping. Yes.
Insane.
And let's make sure that we frame this in a way that conservatives really understand. This was a card-carrying guy with a concealed carry permit. He was allowed to carry a gun because of a bunch of people in MAGA who think that that's a good thing to do. So
Well, I mean, and no, not because of because of Second Amendment people. They're, to be fair, they're not all in MAGA.
Yes, which are mostly in fair, mostly in MAGA. Like,
well,
the
I mean,
crazy gun
most
nuts-
of them are right wing, I guess you could say, and unfortunately, a lot of right wing people are MAGA right now. But yeah, I don't know.
Unfortunately, yeah, their party has just been taken over.
So
by
a
the
bunch of federal
group.
agents just like ganged up on a guy, beat his face in, and then just like
and then
just
somehow he
executed
got
him.
shot multiple times.
Yes.
Yeah, like
It's
Dylan Thomas in
insane.
my chat is saying, how is this like? It's hard to justify the existence of ICE at this point.
Oh,
Well,
but didn't
yeah.
you hear
Like, how do
earlier today, if we grant people amnesty and fix immigration, it might incentivize people to come here illegally.
No, that's not.
So wait, giving
Whatever.
these people a legal means to come through.
They'll still
might-
come illegally. I don't know if you know that, but if you give them a legal means, they'll still like a legal way to come here. They'll still just come illegally, because you know
This is a
that's
really
just what
bad
they
straw
do.
man.
That's not.
exactly
That's not.
what is straw man about. That's exactly what he said. He said, if you grant people amnesty, it will incentivize people to come here illegally because they'll assume that they'll get it. What about that as a straw man? That's
So
a direct
his
quote.
position would not be that. His position
That
would
is
be,
exactly what he typed into YouTube chat.
Yeah,
And then
it
he said,
is.
well, I didn't have enough
if
characters.
it's YouTube.
Sorry, go ahead,
Spider, I'm
David.
gonna send you something.
No, I just said it's because it's YouTube chat. His actual position here would be that the United
He could
United
have sent more
States
than one
giving
message. David.
amnesty.
He only
What?
sent the racist part of the message, and he never answered why he only sent the racist dog whistle
Because
part of
it's
it.
YouTube chat, so you just write the quick thing like, if we just grant mass amnesty, then it'll incentivize
That's exactly what
illegal
he wrote.
immigration.
Yes, that is what he wrote in chat. And then he typed
That's
a
what he
bunch of other
wrote,
chats,
because that's
never
the
once
part.
adding additional context. He typed that in chat. I called him out for being a racist dog whistle. Then he typed a bunch of other shit, including, oh, you should respond to me and not be angry, but never thought to type the second half that he claims is the not racist part of his chat.
Oh my god.
So why did he? And then when I asked him, so
empathizes
you
with
know all of
who
these
can't-
facts,
who-
you know that there isn't a pathway to legal citizenship. You know that there is a bloated bureaucracy that doesn't allow for people to even fix when they come here legally. And you chose to type the racist dog whistle part and not the rest of it.
I
And he
empathize
had
as
no
a
answer for
dyslexic
that.
who can't finish my sentences in the YouTube chat. I empathize as that.
Except he could have. He fired off a whole bunch more chats before he got timed out, none of which added any context that turned that from a racist dog whistle into a not racist dog whistle.
Yeah,
And then he got on here and
clear
started
that
talking
that
about
was-
terrorists,
just 'cause
which
he-
is not
just 'cause he
even
did a shit
conversation
message.
at all.
Just because he did a shit message doesn't mean his actual full-fledged take, which he explained out in here, was not.
Which had
was not
nothing to
dog.
do with the racist dog whistle.
Okay, hold on,
That
just a
was-
second.
no,
Can
that
I?
was a
Can I
turkey
just?
puffer's ass because he got called out for
Okay.
doing a racist dog whistle.
Wait,
and then
shut
he comes
up.
in here and starts talking about terrorists.
What? No,
Bisexual.
don't.
It has nothing
Don't.
to fucking do with it.
All right, you know what? I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
deafen and talk to chat for a second. Although you guys probably are gonna listen. All I was saying, like, sorry, people were asking what's going on. What's happening is that Dev Short Fat Otaku was in chat and he typed something about how if you give amnesty to illegal David, please mute your mic. If you give amnesty to illegals, then that means that it will incentivize them to come to the country illegally instead of legally, because that all they have to do is just wait instead of going through the normal process. And afterwards, when he came on and talked to me, he clarified that like he meant the rest of the stuff, but Maruzzi thinks that it was suspicious that he didn't like write out what he wrote, or that he didn't like expand on that thought by carrying on to say that like once you fix the
No, he
system,
immediately
then
defended it.
what?
He immediately defended that thought. He immediately defended.
Yeah,
that
he
thought.
did. I'm not. Listen, I mean, I will say, like, obviously, like, I didn't agree. Thank you. I'm guessing you must have did you undo the timeout? Because I didn't.
No, but the stream restarted.
Oh, the stream restart. Okay,
I
well,
don't think that. I don't think that changes timeouts, does it?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't undo it. I just assumed it was because the stream restarted.
Oh, okay, I have no idea, but yeah, I mean, like, for the record, I don't actually agree with
Or
that
maybe I
timeout,
only
but
I could have only hit 30. It might have been 30 minutes and not 24.
Okay, yeah,
It could have been
maybe.
that I just hit 30 minutes.
Wait, Dev's not in the chat. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
No, he
he's
was
not.
earlier.
He
Because
left. He
again,
had
instead of
shit to
clarifying his
do.
position, he sent a bunch more troll messages instead of clarifying
Yeah,
his,
he was
that
mad
how
you
his
were.
dog whistle was his dog whistle.
He was mad you were yelling at him or whatever. I guess I don't know. I guess he didn't see it as a listen. I probably have way more charitability than you, but yeah. I mean, and also like I'm pretty hands off in my YouTube chat unless people are
Which is
being
fine, but
incredibly
there's
annoying.
like you
Yeah.
can be that way, but then you have to make sure when people say racist shit, especially racist dog whistle shit, which is the really insidious, damaging shit, that those people have their feet held to the fire for it. Because otherwise, you're just propagating racist dog whistles. Like that is exactly what he typed. He had a chance to clarify it in YouTube chat. He didn't. Then he came on here. He's made a completely different point, a point which I think everybody agrees with, right? About not letting terrorists in. Nobody wants to fucking let terrorists in, right? And then when asked, well, why, if you know all of these facts about how broken the immigration system is, why would you only type the racist dog whistle portion of that message and not the longer and
Well-
not spend a couple more seconds to type the rest of it out that would explain how that isn't a racist dog whistle? And the
the
answer
thing-
is
Because
I-
he might think that other
Racist
people will
fucking dog.
will understand the logical, will
No,
take his argument to the
no.
logical.
I'm just gonna say. Hold on. Wait a minute. Just a sec. I'm just gonna say maybe it's possible because we are both Canadian that he didn't know that that was a fucking racist dog whistle. Because I never thought that that was a racist dog.
I love you.
Wait.
I love you with all heart and soul. That is absolutely like, come on, like that is a racist dog whistle.
I've
didn't
never-
recognize it as one either.
I've never heard anybody express that like that in that way. Like I can definitely like name some racist dog whistles that I've been exposed to since 2017 when I joined this space, but that was not really one of them. I think one of the
Yeah, he was laughing about it when he got on Voice. Like he knows.
I mean, I
been in
think
this
he
game
was-
so long.
I think he
knows.
was laughing about what like just like the overall drama of the whole
Your
thing.
social interaction. Yeah.
Like
Was the
he's
dog
been, online,
whistle-
he's
funny
been
thing
an
is the
online
social
character
interaction.
for how long? Like he goes back how far back?
Authorities are-
Decades? Like over 15 years on the
Wait.
internet, right?
Holy shit, they're doing the tear gas again. And they're picking up the tear gas and throwing it.
Tear gas dodgeball was always fun.
Off to the side, we're behind a car, taking
So
shelter.
is the dog whistle, if I'm correct, is he said people will come over illegally if you give them legal means?
There's more tear gas.
Yes, if we fix the immigration in a way that allows people who have been here for years and have been tax-paying productive members, if we fix the immigration system for that, whether that be amnesty or however we decide to fix it, that will incentivize people to come here illegally.
No, that way. No, what it sounded like is
The
he said if
idea
you
of
give mass,
legally
if
and
you give
illegally at that
wait,
point are
TGD,
kind of
one
different.
second, TGD. The actual thing that I think he said from what I saw was that if you give mass amnesty without fixing the system, if your situation is just give mass amnesty and then we'll figure out what to do with immigration later, that instead that would incentivize people to want to still try to get into the country with.
He only said the first part until he was
just
called
said,
out.
so he only said the part. I agree. He only said the part. If you give mass amnesty, it'll incentivize people to come in illegally. And then he clarified that that means that if you give that without fixing the system, that people will just come in illegally still to try to get that
Well-
mass amnesty on the next time.
Well,
I
he
didn't
clarified
immediately
after.
ban him.
clarified after
clarified
being
after
pressed.
getting called out.
And you see that ambient.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
John,
that
take it with that
opinion
one
is
just for a
kind of
second.
crazy because at that point
Listen,
it's
it's
like
something
the
like
idea of
ambient
illegal
haze.
and legality are kind of different than how we
Still
view it
throwing
at
more.
this point, you know?
So wait,
But-
let's see. Am I allowed to do xenophobic shit in Cleanest chat? Just so I know, because
Linda,
I tend to do that a lot.
If you do xenophobic shit in Galinda's chat, I won't time you out. I won't ban you, but I will fucking call you a racist fucking retard or a xenophobe if you do it. I'm
If
going
you're-
to continue.
I'm
If
not
you're-
okay with
if-
racist. Xenophobic, that's fine.
Wait,
That's
if you're not being if you're just memeing, then it's different. But like typically speaking, we can usually tell when people are memeing, especially like obviously. I mean, we've got a community, especially my community. There's lots of like Middle Eastern people in my community who are And like, listen, Middle Eastern people are incredibly fucking edgy. So these guys are always all the Israelis are always telling all the Jew jokes. So, you know, yeah. Um like but I mean, no, I understand like what you're saying, Maruzi. I guess like I don't know. I just don't know that I like, or rather I feel like that on its own wasn't necessarily enough to like set off my alarm bells.
Personality wise, I understand that where I am jaded and black hearted and cold souled, like you are light and happy and trusting and everything.
Oh my god,
that's
Glaze is crazy.
But
it's just a naive flower in Ruth's
you need to have a bitch around, and I will gladly be the bitch that calls the racists racist.
I mean, I'm not like that trusting, but yeah, I understand what you mean. I guess like I'm probably the epitome of assume good faith until proven otherwise. But no, like believe me, I get it, because there are certain people that I definitely like. I feel like you haven't been here when fucking Ash of Creativity has been on, because that guy says some shit that just makes me think he might. Yeah. Next time I argue with him on immigration, you'll. What'd you say? What'd you say, Guy?
He's an interesting one. Oh, I just said he was interesting.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard that name. I don't know if I've definitely heard people talk.
He's also called Gelatinous Rube. He's like, I don't know, he's like super anti-immigration, and when the arguments that he makes against it just come across as racist, but if you call him that, he will get real mad. And also sometimes I wonder if he's just fucking trolling.
Right.
Although was on Wix yesterday.
No, he wasn't on Wix yesterday.
The one way I can kind of like steelman the other devs' point is like, yes, if you streamline like the refugee and asylum process where you have lots of judges, and so anytime anyone interacts with the border, right, the system is very lenient to the point where it's pretty much you can just wave your hand and say, yes, I'm in fear for my life, and that creates a system where you have people all over the world coming into the border or just coming into the US and seeking asylum. I can kind of see that, and so one way you can like qualify that is like.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it was about people like streamlining the amnesty. It was not amnesty, but for him, I think it was just like the mass like forgiveness policy while not fixing the system where there's enough like checks and border control or whatever in order to slip through the cracks is going to incentivize other people to just roam through and slip through the cracks. Like I think that is more of his argument than it is to do with like allowing the cases to go through.
Sorry. Can you repeat that again?
It's a better policy.
I think it's less to do with everyone being able to get a time with the judge. I don't think he'd have as much problem with that as he would with I think his like meme was mass amnesty, as in like forgive like everyone who came here.
People already here.
He made this argument in panels before. He is very anti the idea of amnesty.
Forgive everybody here. Like
why?
No, Biden's bill would have fixed that. Too bad MAGA sank it.
Yeah, I know.
Build back better.
Trump wanted to run on that, so
BBL.
I mean, this is a system that's been stalled since like what, Reagan was the last one to do any form of comprehensive immigration.
It's generational at this point. It's generationally broken at this point.
Reagan's policies by MAGA would have been seen as woke. So I don't know if we'll be getting any of that anytime soon. But I just wanted to dip in and say what's up. I didn't know. I saw a lot of people in here, so I just wanted to say hi. Hope everybody's doing well.
I'm gonna be so annoyed if people think that bombing Iran is a distraction for ICE when this is like actually a thing that needs to happen like really bad.
Of course, David. For once, this is not any. This has absolutely nothing to do with the Middle East.
Correct. But they're gonna say the Middle East has to do with this, and it's gonna trigger the fuck out of me.
With the country that you're a citizen of, David, the United States.
So David, when are you making Aliyah? Because you know, we all know you want to.
I'm gonna head out. Later, gamers.
Bye, Guy.
Bye. So far my current date is 20,000, 30,000. I don't know.
Oh, I see. You just want to like obsess
I live
about
in.
Israel, but you don't actually want to
I love.
move there.
I love my country.
Right. Meanwhile, the country that you're actually a citizen of is literally falling apart. David, I need you to lock in, buddy. I need you to lock in, okay?
He wants to become a doctor in America.
Yeah, I know. It's
Real
really the
doctor
country
or a
really is
medical
falling
one?
apart. I have Mamdani as a mayor.
Oh my
How is med school going?
It's going really good. Really, really good.
Is it?
I want to shoot myself, but it's going really good.
Other
In a
than your
video
charger
game.
setting on fire in the middle of your lecture, it's
He
going
means
good.
he means in a video game
The only
chat.
thing I want to bomb more than Iran, the only thing I want to bomb more than Iran is myself.
It's his next
during med
test.
school.
It's his next test.
Stop!
I have one update for the New York City subway system. They've started placing actual like kind of plastic doors so people can't like just like jump across the
Wait,
across
is that the one that people
fence.
just like jump under though? They slide under them?
I mean, you have to be a real cretin to do that.
Whiz?
Some people do that, but
Yeah.
most people
No, but also I saw people were throwing their hat in front of it and it just let them go in.
What, for what? The subway?
The subway, yeah. Like there was an anti-stealing fare thing, and people were literally able to like put a piece of clothes in front of it and it let them in or something. In front of like the other side.
I have zero empathy for people who do that.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I've cheated the subway like when I was starting grad school. Like there were a lot of times I cheated.
Wow.
No,
So I
no,
can't get that mad at it.
no.
I also, when I was in my undergrad, I used to get parking tickets all the time, and then I learned to just leave, like carry one of the parking tickets with me and put it on my windshield when I got out of my car, and then like for a while it worked, and the cops thought I had already gotten a ticket.
It's like $2.
Oh,
Why the fuck would
smart.
anyone want to skip on $2?
It was okay. It was probably because I was going like all the way from one side of DC to the other, so it was like $5 or $6, and I was in school. I was very poor.
Based meme, but yeah.
Oh, shit. Yo, David, when you become a doctor, do you give me like a Jew discount or what?
Yeah, got you.
Or what?
But only if you're able to succeed in the Black Caliphate. Until the Black
The Black
Caliphate succeeds,
Caliphate?
there'll be no rights for you.
As for
Wait.
Mamdani's updates, I don't think he's like done anything. Like it's all just ramping up. It's like creating committees and like appointing people. Okay, you are in
So
charge.
far, he's
of
only done
making
racist things.
buses
Besides
free.
that, he hasn't done
What
much
has he
actual
done?
action.
What's a racist thing he's done?
What has he done that's racist, David? We need some
He
hardcore
got rid
things.
of he got rid of the definition of anti-Semitism. He got rid of the ruling that said you can't like harass people at synagogues. What else did he get rid of? Just those two so far, I think. Day one issues was to get rid of the definition of anti-Semitism.
David,
There's
I understand.
There's a new angle
There
of
has
the
to be
shooting.
someone new. There has to be
Wait,
someone
is there?
nuanced to that,
Wait,
David.
hold on. Wait a minute. Wait, there's a new angle of the
There's a
shooting.
new
Is
angle of the shooting. I don't know who Twitterless in chat is, but I don't have it, so I like you can't link in YouTube chat. Are you in the Discord chatter person?
yeah. That's Twit, I think. Yeah. They are in the.
Okay.
He's in the Discord. He's
Oh,
Twit.
hi,
Yeah.
Twit.
TWYT, we call him
Discord.
Twit.
What?
You're a
You mean
Twit.
my boy
Be quiet. You're a Twit. Be quiet.
I mean, tweet. I don't know how to
It's
pronounce it.
Tweet would be
Called tweet, bro. Jesus Christ.
Twite.
Hello.
Okay.
It's just TWYT. You just have to say the letters.
Twit.
Okay,
I mean,
hold
this
on.
Is, I have something from OSIN 613. I don't know what this is though. It says different angle from OSIN.
Okay, well this one's on Kyle Kalinske, but just a minute. Okay, wait a second. Oh, David just sent me something else.
It's on D's Reddit. It's
Careful,
on
I don't know. I
Destiny's
haven't looked at this yet, so I don't know if it's safe for stream. I'm just letting you know that.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
watching
why I'm not watching this, but everybody I
I got it.
okay.
I got it. I
Either I'm
got
gonna deafen or you guys need to shut up. Okay. Because I'm
You know
going to
what? If I
describe
were
what
you, I'll deafen.
happens in the video.
You should just deafen. Honestly,
You should just
Okay.
deafen. Yeah,
and then
deafen, yeah.
and undeafen when you want to talk to us.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll listen to the stream, or you guys can listen to the stream if you want. Yeah, or just watch the videos, I
I'll
guess,
look.
that were linked. Be right back.
All right.
Okay, guys, let's see what's going on here. What have we got here? Okay, so, oh, it looks like these are the same. This one's 2 minutes, 50 seconds. All right, yeah, so. Okay. So, there's, I guess there's a woman with her phone, and you can kind of hear the whistling that's in the background there. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay. This might be after the shooting.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay, they push the guy to the ground. Wait, let me see if I can turn this down. Jesus, it's loud. Okay, so they're shoving the guy, the ICE agents, and they push him to the ground, and then he gets back up. And they're all struggling. They're surrounding him. They're grabbing at his backpack. They're starting to grab at him. Can't entirely see. I think it looks like one. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, that was okay. There was like 2 different people. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm not even sure. Actually, wait a minute. Just a sec. I'm gonna watch this over here because I'm gonna be able to see it better on the bigger monitor, and I'm just going to I'm just gonna yeah, there were 2 people. One sec. Just a second, guys. Okay. Okay, I don't know who's whistling. If it's on YouTube, it's not on YouTube, it's on Twitter. And I just am not sure if I should show videos that have people dying. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, so they shoved one person away. Actually, it was a woman, and then another, and they pepper sprayed them. And then they pulled away the guy who they were attacking, the guy who they shoot, and they've got them all on the ground, and they're pushing away the woman who's trying to help. Okay, I still didn't see where the gun went off exactly, and also the lady who was filming, like she was like running back, and she didn't actually get like when the actual shots were, or like when the shots were fired to kill the guy, because her phone was angled downward at the snow.
What the fuck did you just do? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And then the ICE agent takes out a gun and shoots. It's pretty visible unless oh yeah, I mean it is. Wait, what? Sorry, Bomber. What do you mean Discord? What are you asking me to do? Yeah, like there was a woman who was there who was trying to.
What did you just do? What the fuck did you just do? Yes, Liz, somebody call the ambulance. Somebody call the ambulance. Somebody needs to call the ambulance. Somebody call 911. I can't believe they just did that. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was too far away for me to really be able to see. The ice dude kept shooting. Is it? Yes, it's in Discord, in stream suggestions. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like. Yeah, apparently he had a gun on him, but I have no idea if he tried to draw the gun. Like, it looked like he was filming with his phone, maybe because somebody else had a picture of him. I don't know.
Come on. Come on. Oh my
Okay,
God,
yeah.
you fucking people, man. You're fucking killing us. Why would you do that?
Oh, hello, cat. Yeah, and then they were trying to perform CPR on him. I don't know where exactly he got shot.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm seeing this. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Come on, come here, come on. Come here. It is.
And yeah, there was a woman who was trying to help him, and Trump and Trump's goons held her back as yeah, like there was another person who got shoved away. Okay. Hello, sir. Ah. It's almost worse just sharing. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just don't, Bavino in the press conference was asked twice if he brandished the gun, and he refused to answer. I mean, I don't even know if, we just don't know. Yes, he is yes, this cat is a huge love bug. The thing is that we have no idea. I just don't know. Okay, hi, people.
Yo, my nigga, what's good?
Jesus Christ, that video.
Yeah.
I think I DM counterpoints to ask what's his perspective on this because he's an ex-cop.
Because you need a real you need another retard to weigh in.
Hell yeah.
Well, wait, do you think that he's actually, I mean, I don't know, Maruzzi, I feel like his perspective has been considerably
Are you guys
better
assuming
than
my
most other
position?
people.
Hold on, I didn't even give my position yet. Hold on.
Most other people maybe compared to, I guess we're comparing to who, right?
I mean other conservatives. I feel like Connor generally stands above them. I also tend to
any conservative who isn't a Trump person is better than any conservative who is a Trump person.
So this guy was disarmed and executed. Wait, sorry, I was a little later on watching the video than you guys. This guy was executed, right, after being disarmed?
I mean, I don't know. It looks like something. Yes, it looks like he was down, and they shoved him down for, I don't know. Maybe they saw the gun. That's why they initially shoved him. But
wait, did they initially knew that they already disarmed the guy or what?
I have no idea. We don't know that. All we know is what's in the video.
Does anyone know Minnesota's gun laws? Is it open carry?
I mean,
yeah, I know they at least have concealed carry.
Sorry, no, not open carry, concealed carry, obviously. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're saying. Okay, yeah. Somebody posted something, or who was it that posted this in the side chat about how it looks like they're already, something from DGG or Destiny subreddit. Someone posted the thing. They were a slowed down version of the video saying the guy was already disarmed before they shot him. And I think, oh yeah, I see it. I guess it's showing the ICE agent reaching and then grabbing his gun, I guess. Wait, hold on. Let me just watch this.
Yeah, I'm not sure I see. I'm looking at the title, but I'm not sure I see what's being talked. Oh, I see it. It looks like that's a gun. But I don't know if that was. Wait, did he have the gun in his hand before?
Hold on. This doesn't show him get shot, so let's just see.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Did you see Trump's post from 12 minutes ago? I'll put it in side chat.
Oh god! I mean, it's probably gonna be just as bad as the Renee Goods.
Oh shit!
I bet it says something like the ICE did a horrible thing and executed some poor man. No,
Does everybody want to take a guess what he said before?
I think that was it. I think it was that he condemned ICE for a unjust killing, and that he's going to reform ICE, and that we're going to have a beautiful country again.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, wait,
no,
wait, wait.
if yours
Hold
not-
on. So wait, so did he? I'm trying to see. Does this show the guy or like? Sorry, I'm just.
So one guy took the gun and they were
Yeah, but
saying
the
he's got a
question
gun, and a different guy shot him.
I know, but this guy's hand has a gun in it when he pulls back. But did he have that gun in his hand when he was reaching? Is the question, and I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Is it the same gun?
I know,
Or
but if the
maybe-
guy's on the ground like that, with how many of them on top of him?
Yeah, I know. Some of them they should have been able to disarm him.
Right.
Let me read the Minnesota, the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, Minnesota. It says
Yeah.
permit to carry. It says under Minnesota law, you must obtain a permit to carry a handgun in public. The law does not require that you conceal the weapon if you have a permit to carry. You don't need to obtain a permit to purchase to obtain a firearm. To obtain a permit to carry, fill out a permit to carry application, submit to the sheriff's office in the county where you live. Once received, the office has 30 days to process the application. A permit to carry is valid for 5 years and is renewable. If you live outside of Minnesota, you can submit a permit to carry application to any Minnesota's sheriff office. Oh, so it's kind of lit. Let me send that in the side chat quick.
What the fuck?
Did you see the Trump thing, Kalinda?
Yes, I did.
All right, counterpoints. Counterpoints position. He said ugly, unnecessary, going to be ruled justified.
Oh, really? Wait, why does he think it's going to be? Yeah, why does he think it's going to be?
Hold on, pause, hold on, before y'all crash out. He's not saying like it was justified, but he's saying it's gonna be ruled justified. Like the court.
Yeah,
is gonna
that's
be like, it's gonna
yeah. I think he has probably like what?
He's gonna say it's justified. I feel like he's saying the last one was justified.
No, he wasn't. He
Okay,
wasn't
but
saying
this
the
is-
last. No, wait. His position was not that the last one was justified. He was what his position. At least from everything that I heard, it was that no, it wasn't justified. It was stupid that the guy stood in front of the car. He should not have stood in front of the car. He should have just fucking moved. But he was saying that. But he said that the way that the law is prosecuted right now and the way that cops are judged for things means that the guy will not be charged with anything. And then he talked about how officer cause jeopardy is like the best argument that you can you should change the laws to include that or to emphasize that more, and that there should probably be a federal law that takes that into account.
I feel like that was more. I feel like that was more Pisco's position. I feel like Connor's position was it was justified. Maybe maybe I just misheard
I
it.
thought Pisco's stop Spider stop. I thought Pisco's position was that was that it was just that it was murder or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Murder.
it would be murder regardless, right? And, like, if you're going by, I'm trying to get into Pisco's brain right now, it would be like definitionally, it would be murder regardless, right? It would
Wait,
be.
1 second. Spider. So Spider just messaged. What's his name? Who's that dude?
Counterpoints.
Did you send
Yes.
him? Yeah, Spider. Did you send him the Destiny Reddit clip and ask him what he thinks? I'm just curious to see.
I could probably DM that real quick. I already sent
Okay,
the.
well,
the
he's
public
not.
permit to carry.
He's saying he was just saying ultimately that it will be ruled as justified, but he's not saying it is justified. I mean, it sounds like he said the rest of it was is that it's ugly and unnecessary. You know, meaning that he was saying that it wasn't. You're not that this wasn't something that you
Maybe
need
I
to
was.
fucking do.
I could have totally been wrong on that. I felt like he was saying it was justified because there was like like the car posed an actual threat, but maybe he was just maybe it was more nuanced and because I was only listening in the background. But needless to say,
I'm curious for this one. I'm curious to see what he says for this one.
I would find it weird to try to defend it either way.
What was
Don't-
the
don't-
image of the
don't-
gun that DHS posted? Was it the extra gun that he had in his vehicle, or was it the gun that they confiscated and later like posted a picture?
I don't think they said.
Don't let Kalinda gaslight you. You are completely right, Marusi. Kalinda.
So-
Nah, Mercy is wrong.
So
This guy was protesting these ICE agents, and then he had a 9mm like semi-automatic handgun.
Short Stack's
that-
about to spit
then-
some truth on me.
No. Kalina was asking about if he had the gun before. So if you go to the Kyle Kalinske video, you can see that the guy in gray, which is the one that took the gun from him, you can see him approaching without the gun on, and then from that
Yeah, but
angle,
did
you can see
he-
that he didn't have the gun.
Did he draw his gun?
You can see him reaching without the gun in his hand into the guy, and then in the other video, the one from the Destiny
Wait,
subreddit,
who's
you can see
reaching?
him-
I'm sorry, who's reaching? The guy
The
that got
ICE
shot or-
officer.
The
No,
guy
the
in gray,
ICE
the guy in gray.
officer. Hold on,
you have to be
another
clear.
new
The
angle.
ICE officer or the victim? The ICE officer or the victim?
The
ICE
ICE
officer in gray that
Okay.
removed the gun from the victim. You can see it on the Kyle Kalinske angle. You can see that he doesn't have the gun before, because Kalinda was
Mhm.
asking if he had the gun. We can only see him reach back with the gun in his hand from the Destiny subreddit angle. And on the Kyle Kalinske angle, you can see him reach in without the gun in his hand.
Yeah, and the authorities say they believe he was like a lawful gun owner with a permit to carry. So that's okay.
If you have the videos, keep posting them in the Discord.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm seeing the videos. I just can't, like, yeah.
You know what would make this so much easier to talk about? If they made them wear identification when they did this, you know? So instead of us just referring to them as innumerable he's.
True.
Like maybe like a badge or something.
Yeah, that would be pretty handy.
Or just give them like a standard uniform. Like I don't know why. Like what the fuck? Just give them like standardized uniforms. Like I don't know.
Right? So we're not talking about a dude in
Oh,
fucking
I see where the mag fell, which means that they definitely were like, because that would have been in his pockets, so they were absolutely grabbing for the gun. Yeah, sorry, there's this, it's this, people are posting stuff in my stream suggestions. I mean, you don't.
Here, this is the third angle. I'm gonna post it in the slideshow real quick. This is from the Ultimate Defender. So
By the way, just a thing to keep in mind is there is a lot when people are piled up that close. There is like issues where someone can say he's got a gun because they took the gun away from him, and then someone just starts shooting, like because they don't hear what's happening. So like again, there's a lot of ways in which this looks much different than it is depending on what happened in the scenario.
They had already bear maced him to half to death.
Oh yeah, that's also true. They did do that. See, like, yeah, they're all and then they're all on top of him, kicking the shit out of him. And then it looks like the one guy is reaching, and yeah, like, and I can see there it is. There's the mag. It falls over. And then the shooting happens. So
But like what I was saying, it could be that person, instead of saying I got his gun, said he has a gun, like, and yelled that, and then they started shooting.
Yeah,
you don't know what happened.
it did say that, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it would matter if you believe that now.
Hold on.
But
now
we
you're
can
at risk for- like you hear he has a gun.
We can see the guy that shot him.
there's the mag. Yeah, okay, I mean, I didn't hear anybody say like he has a gun or whatever. Fellrunner, sorry, I was with my kids, but I can ask Connor to give clarification on his stance on Monday. His position is not all these shootings are good or okay. He has specific nuances. Yeah, I know. Well, we heard Connor's take already. Actually, apparently he said like that it was violent and unnecessary, or that it was messy, unnecessary, or something. But then he said that it will ultimately be ruled justified, like that the justice system is going to see it that way. But I think that's just because the justice system gives a pretty wide deference to cops.
You know
Sorry,
what?
I deafened just because,
mean,
yeah.
You know what? You know what? It is a similar case to Kyle Winehouse. You know what? He has the right to bring a gun if he wants to. I
Right?
think based off the law, I think based off what I posted in the side chat,
Yeah,
I think it's
very
legal
right. If
to.
Kyle Rittenhouse had a right to bring a gun to a violent protest, then so did this guy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. So yeah.
That
I
is
mean,
true.
I think when you posted the
But
BCA, it says
again,
permissive
just you
carry.
should know that if you do violent, if you do like resist against police or ICE or whatever, while you have a weapon, you are going to get yourself in a much worse position. Not that he deserved to die, but just that's fucking mentally retarded. Just like
Actually, I think that
as
that
a
might
person.
be why someone like Connor might say, as I'm just trying to think about it, that just because the fact that the guy had a gun, that ultimately that they might say that just changes things. But I don't know. Like these guys need to be wearing body cams, and the fact that they're not makes all of this incredibly fucking difficult because I have no idea. Also, David, you're still echoing.
Wait, but counterpoint is I don't know. Just like he's just fine to shoot. I don't know what's his like angle of like the based off the DM he says ugly unnecessary going to be ruled justified.
Yeah,
he didn't say that it's gonna be ruled
he'll give
justified.
he'll give his longer take when he comes back on Monday.
It's all right. He said
yeah,
he
I don't
said
know.
it's gonna be ruled justified. I don't think that's him justifying the shooting, but
Well, no, I don't either, but who knows?
Linda, what is your stream schedule?
I don't know. I
Asking
don't
like it's
ADHD
almost 3
people for a
p.m. Well,
schedule is
when do you
ableism.
like to end it? I mean, well, I'm more so. When do you like to be ended by? I'm curious.
Usually I'll go for as long as like I get content or whatever. Like today I was gonna go on and talk to Destiny, and I might still try to do that, but I might just say fuck it and do that when I'm not online because I'm starting to lose steam, and
You can always, yeah. First of all, you can always start stream up again and say, because you're about to talk to Destiny. That's, you know.
yeah, or I don't
You
even
know,
have to. I can still just talk to him, and I don't. It's not like I have to be streaming if I'm gonna talk to somebody.
you should milk it. You should milk
You're
it, though.
right. I
What are you
probably
talking
should.
about?
What?
What are you talking
Probably
A bunch of things, but I guess I'd rather not.
Secrets.
I wanted to. I actually am part about the drama / lawsuit stuff. But I mean, Maritza, you and I don't really like my criticisms of
I
him
know,
are
we
not
don't
the
do that.
same as yours, so we don't agree. But I was gonna try and present some of my. Yeah, I have a very, I guess, reasonable criticism. So, or at least I would hope that it. Yeah. But wait, what does Fellrunner says? I believe, and I don't know if this has been stated, but I believe the admin will say he was violently resisting and reaching for the gun. That will be the official. Yeah, that is the official take, Fellrunner. They already said that. They said that he was planning on coming there and killing them because he had multiple magazines on them, or that he was planning on like doing a violent attack on ICE.
I'm not gonna lie. Wait, just to be clear, it is fucking very weird to have more than one mag. Like having 2 backup mags is
Oh
actually
my
kind
God,
of insane.
David.
No?
Do you just
Is
want to
there a
defend
different
him?
reason
Do
to
you
have
just
that?
want to defend him, David?
Wait, no. Wait. Am I wrong? I didn't even
No,
think about that. I
hold
didn't even
on.
think about the
Wait
backup
a
mag.
minute, David. Do you conceal carry a firearm?
No, but my dad does. He doesn't usually have back. He
Well,
doesn't
my
usually have
dad was an
extra mags with
engineer.
him.
I don't think you would let me fix your car just because my dad does something.
No, I'm just saying.
but-
I know when my dad goes out, he doesn't have extra like mags with him. He's not looking to like mow down. I don't think it's legal to even have extra mags in New York.
Well, okay, yeah, but then
It's not
wait, hold on. If it's not legal to have extra mags in New York, then you're not going to have extra. Listen, the only
But and like he has a license for like multiple states. So like in other states he would bring up
Okay,
like he'd do concealed carry and he wouldn't have extra mags there either.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like the best person to ask about this would be, or like I could probably ask SDA about this. He would probably have an answer because he does carry a gun. And he could probably, and I
Who's
don't
SDA?
actually what?
Who's SDA again?
Shave Dog's ours. Yeah, Shave Dog's ass. The guy who played Minecraft with us, David.
Oh,
Yeah,
Punished
he's
Dog
That's a
Ass?
freaky ass name.
yes. It's from a song. Hold
sounds
on.
kind of
That's
freaky.
what I was say.
Well, no, it is actually. It's a good song too. Just a sec.
Sounds kind of freaky.
Tim
From like
Walls.
who made this song? Did he?
No,
Yeah.
stop it. Stop being
What?
Jesus, David. What is with your weird Diddy obsession?
Right? It's
Diddy's
concerning.
Jewish, like, you know, Shabbat
Concerning.
Shalom. Like, come on now. Because David,
Can't even
he's
do
Diddy
Gen Z
was
brain
Jewish.
rot. We're just trying to do some Gen Z brain rot, and
Yeah,
without being
we're
judged.
young. We're young and dumb. Okay?
No, Chase. David doesn't want an excuse to be contrarian. He was just asking that question. I don't listen. I don't know. Okay, I don't actually. I don't remember. I'm trying to think back. Is if when I visited SDA in Texas, and he would carry a gun, like a pistol, and I think maybe he might have had extra mags, but I can't fucking remember.
SDA is a cool dude. He's really fucking smart. You
Yeah,
wouldn't know
he
it from the
is.
YouTube. But he's really
Wait,
fucking
what is
smart.
the claim, by the way? Wait, but before I think anything about these extra mags, what is the claim? Is the claim he had them in his pocket with him, or he had it in a car or something? Because that would completely
Does it,
change.
if he's
I-
on the ground, bear sprayed to all hell, and
Okay,
he's-
guys,
and there's
Tim
five people on that,
Walls,
Tim Walls doesn't
guys.
matter, Dave.
Tim Walls is talking, so I'm gonna deafen and I'm gonna go listen to him. I also might end the stream soon, so let's just hear what
Alright.
he has to say, okay? Actually, I'm gonna leave the call. If you guys want to keep talking in here, you can. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
I might be about done. But let's hear what Tim Walls has to
Alright.
say, okay? Thanks for coming out,
Yep.
guys.
Yeah.
Too tired.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. Hold on.
That will stand for questions.
Oh God, is the audio?
Have you had any conversations with the president, with the federal government, and is there any indication that they are going to pull out or back down?
Well, I spoke twice this morning, shortly after I received the call of this shooting.
All right, we always gotta.
I spoke with the president's chief of staff, and
Oh wait, never mind. It's not mono. We're good.
first request was to get her people out of there, to get these federal agents out of there. They were going to cause more chaos. And second call is, with no uncertain terms, that we will investigate this. We will not be stonewalled. What we've already seen, and you saw it this morning.
Oh, are you saying that I should go get we should go to Agenda Free TV? Hold on. Save us, Steve. You always have the good audio.
Answer is, you ask us for peace and we give it, and we get shot in the...
So coming up any moment now.
Not tolerate the violence here. Chica la migra. Chica la migra.
Minnesota resident.
Oh, the press conference started. Press conference started.
State Patrol Colonel and General Minky, Adjutant General of the Minnesota National Guard. Well, as I said last week, this federal occupation of Minnesota long ago stopped being a matter of immigration enforcement. It's a campaign of organized brutality against the people of our state. And today that campaign claimed another life. I've seen the videos from several angles, and it's sickening.
This is the
But I
governor
have a strong
speaking.
statement here for our federal government. Minnesota's justice system will have the last word on this. It must have the last word. As I told the White House in no uncertain terms this morning, the federal government cannot be trusted to lead this investigation. The state will handle it, period. Let me say something else, and this is critically important. All of us understand what happened this morning in the tragedy.
Thank you for the $4.99.
And my deepest sympathies to the family of a 37-year-old Minnesota resident, a lawful firearm concealed permit carrier, something that I've been lectured to by Republicans for decades.
Okay, this is too quiet. The other one was louder.
Go ahead. No, I'm up front. In terms to watch the madness that we've witnessed.
The thousands and thousands of people who gathered yesterday in Minneapolis prove that.
And second call is, with no uncertain terms, that we will investigate this. We will not be stonewalled. But we've already seen powerful people in the federal government spinning stories and putting up pictures, and unrelated people who we don't know anything about, and a picture of a firearm to try and spin a narrative. And
I guess.
I ask Americans, this will end when enough Americans say this will end. Do I have any confidence Donald Trump will do the right thing? No, I don't have a lot of confidence Donald Trump will do the right thing. I do have a lot of confidence that the majority of the American people will do the right thing. And I think there cannot be very many people across this country looking right now, after all the reporting that's been done, after everything that's been said, under the pretense that they are here about immigration.
I always love the sign language people. Yeah, I mean, I try not to make fun of them, but yeah. Wait, is Tim Pool defending this, or is he not? Oh, okay. Maruzzi is saying that, yeah, of course he is. He loves Trump, okay?
About immigration reform, and quit referring to these people as law enforcement. They're not law enforcement. We have law enforcement who do an incredible job. And to listen to Greg Bovino denigrate the work of our people who are out there cleaning up their mess, no, I don't have a lot of confidence that he himself will do it, but here's what I do have confidence in. There's a whole lot of Republicans, for whatever reason, cannot find their spine, but they might find the ability to know that they're not going to win another election as long as they live, unless they stand up for what's right, and stand up for the rule of law, and stand up for human decency, and that's the moment. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good question. And look, I speaking to the people of Minnesota right now, I hear that scream from you, and I'll continue to
I'll be right back.
ask you for peace. And I know the answer is, you ask us for peace and we give it, and we get shot in the face on the streets coming out of a donut shop. We cannot give them what they want. I don't know how to say this in so many terms to watch the madness that we've.
Yeah, I have to feed the cat, so one sec. And yes, you're right, they are not cops.
That we've witnessed over this last week coming out of the White House and what it's doing here. My confidence is, and I say it to Minnesotans, as I've said, exercise your First Amendment rights, speak out, bear witness, and document legally. But I understand the risk in that, and I understand the courage that it takes to have people out there doing this. Thank God, we have video, because according to DHS, these 7 heroic guys took an onslaught of a battalion against them or something. It's nonsense, people. It is nonsense, and it's lies. So my confidence is this, Minnesotans. You know who you are, and you demonstrate it every single day, and we damn sure know who these people are. The American public knows, and this needs to be the event that says enough. Go ahead. No, I'm up front.
The question was related to whether or not the BCA is on the ground currently with the investigation, and a reference to previous investigations that the BCA have attempted to be a part of. What I'll tell you right now is that we no longer have BCA agents or public safety, state patrol, or Minneapolis on the ground at that crime scene. Is that an instruction by the federal government, or did you pull your agents out? What I will tell you, and not to get further into the investigation, but DHS pulled out of the scene, leaving that to Minnesota State Patrol, Minneapolis. We did not have enough resources to be able to hold that ground safely, and we had to leave that scene because of the number of people that were available and the safety of those in the public and the safety of our teams. We were able to get there, but at that time we were not able to hold that scene to do a crime scene investigation. I can't talk any more about those details. Who is handling the investigation? If not either DHS nor state officials right now? We'll have more on that, but the BCA is engaged and involved, and we are working at the request of the Minneapolis Police Department on this, on the scene and in this investigation. So we are there, we're available. We want to make sure that we continue to work on this and engage with our federal law enforcement, but at this point, we don't have anything more to share about the crime scene. Again, we were not able to hold it. We want to make sure and keep people safe, but federal law enforcement left the scene and left us there.
Yeah. Yes, the answer is yes, we have, as we said last week, and we staged those troops. I'll have General Menke talk about where they're at, and again, use this as an opportunity to stress to Minnesotans the frustration you have, and as you saw this, they killed a man, created chaos, pushed down protesters, threw gas indiscriminately, and then left the scene, and then we're left to clean up. I understand the anger. I understand trying to parse who were the law enforcement on the scene when you got there after a man was killed is difficult for folks who are out there, but I can't stress enough our goal, and I'll have General Menke talk about what the role of these Guard troops are in conjunction with incredible work from the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office, from Mutual Aid across, and of course the State Patrol, of trying to get to the point where what we're saying is we can handle this, and Minnesotans can express their First Amendment rights and have our folks on the streets and get these people out of here. And so, John, if you want to talk a little bit, but the answer is yes, there's activated. He can talk to you about numbers.
So the question is, what's the National Guard doing right now? So we have, we have been on state active duty for over a week. So we've had soldiers prepared in the metro area to respond in a much rapid manner than if they were not mobilized. So we have a request from the Hennepin County Sheriff to support them, and that is to help them free up additional resources for other work that they need to do. And we have started coordinating with them this morning on that. And that first area of support will be assisting them with their requirement to provide security to the Whipple building. So we'll be helping them there. And then we are in parallel planning with other organizations within the state of Minnesota, to include the State Patrol, the Minnesota DNR, and other local agencies to render assistance if requested. Could you say how many are now? I would say that the number that we have is adequate for the requests that we have right now, and I will also tell you that we are bringing more resources that will be able to respond in a timely manner that are not fully mobilized yet, but we are mobilizing more soldiers as we talk at this time. I'd like not to get into specific numbers for an operational security standpoint, but right now we have all the resources to meet the requests that we have.
I would note on this one, too, that we'll be billing the federal government for the cost of the National Guard because they are incurring the costs that are falling on us.
Based.
Reckless actions. Yes, sir. I'm rejecting the rush to judgment within 15 minutes of this, which they did last time. That's why you need to have a fair investigation. And that's why a video can show one thing, but what happened beforehand. But they already will slander this individual. They've already made this the case. And I will just say you will all start to see it, and some of you probably have. There's multiple.
Wait, did we? Oh, my mic is peaking? Shit, I'm sorry. Hold on. Fuck. I should have noticed that. Is that better, guys? I think I need a break from all this stuff. Take care, everybody. Oh yeah, ZJM. I was gonna say maybe I should move on to something else, or maybe I'll just end and you guys can always go play video games or whatever. But yeah, good luck, ZJM. I didn't actually. We hit the goal. Thank you, guys. And we're at 585 subscribers too.
There's multiple angles of this. And I'll go back to what we talked about before. They're telling you not to trust your eyes and ears, not to trust the facts that you're seeing in front of them. And at some point in time, your reporting, and I think the reporting this week has been spectacular across Minnesota, that there's not two sides to every story. But in this situation, what I'm saying is we need to have a fair investigation, understanding what's happening, and held accountable. We continue to hear, and we heard it from the Vice President, that these folks can do whatever they want. They can have full immunity. And what I'm telling you is they will not. There will be justice to Minnesotans. Continue to gather the information. So I won't say where it is because I think it's irresponsible to make that judgment. But what I see with my eyes and what you're going to see with your eyes makes that pretty hard to believe. And I would imagine as a federal officer, they would have come out and sounded like these professionals sound and say, we need to gather the information. We need to gather all the facts.
Oh my God.
And then we can make.
I think I could turn on memberships. It's here. It's actually showing up listed. Start by choosing perks. Loyalty badges, emoji, member shoutouts. Oh, I could turn on memberships. Oh my God. JM just says, wait, I'm back. I need to, so I need to make little badges. Yes, emojis. And also I need to make little badges too. I was thinking that I would put, that I would have like little cat drawings that were different colors, like different shades of like red, because red's my favorite color. Yeah. Oh my God, this is a moment. So I'm gonna have to do that. But hold on. Actually, let me see if I can turn this on right now. More perks. Members only videos. No, that's okay. Members only shorts. Members only chat rooms, photos and status updates, priority reply to comments, members only live chats, gameplay with you. Ooh, maybe. Can't wait to get a gifted. Well, for now, member shoutouts, early access to new videos. Oh yeah, I think I probably will provide early access to new videos. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, you can actually set, can you set like level 1, level 2? Recommended based on your channels, 2 levels, okay. Level 1, 449, 2 levels. Yeah, so oh, this is Canadian dollars. All right, sure. Previous 2 levels emoji early. We'll change that. There we go. Next. Add more perks to this level. Oh, okay. There we go. Loyalty badges emoji. Level 1 name. Level 2 name. Oh god, I don't know what levels we want to even give. All I asked for is Lookner emoji and the crying one. Oh yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Those are going to be things. Feature. Okay. I mean, actually, wait. You have A+ members, show their profile pictures on your channel page. Thank members if you have A+ profile. Give membership special chats. Let members send highlight chat messages during a live chat each month. Yep, sure. Okay. It says your levels are in reviews. You'll get an email within the next 24 hours. Once approved, you'll be able to launch. So, hey, I'm still in the title. Yes, you are, Dev. I'm sorry. I mean, I was arguing with you. But yeah, I just noticed that. Okay, yeah, so I have to tomorrow I should be able to unlock the membership thing, which is good because it'll give me time to actually like get the to get the art stuff ready or whatever, you know. Yeah. I'm trying to decide, do I want to keep going?
Can make some informed decision based on the fact they've written the narrative already.
Okay, actually, let's finish watching this and then I'll end. What?
But I think we have time for another one. So yes, ma'am. This. Our children are in trauma. A 5 under this individual, they've already made this the case, and I will just say you will all start to see it, and some of you probably.
I mean, yeah, I probably am SFO just because I'm not sure exactly what else, like, I mean, there's only so much that I can talk about this, and also I'm running out of steam. I've been going since like 9:30 this morning, okay? Or it was like, or 10 or something, yeah. Like, how long was the previous stream that I did? Let me see. Oh, it was, yeah, so it was 3 hours. So that would make it be like 4 hours. I think yesterday I went for 8 hours. But yeah, I don't know, I'm tired. Tomorrow we should be getting members. Tomorrow membership should be a thing. Let's fight for another 6 hours. I mean, Dev, if you want to come back in and we can fight again. No, no, Monkey, I did not talk with Destiny. Actually, let's see what Destiny's doing. I mean, he's probably covering this, and I don't necessarily want to, yeah. Oh, wait, or is he not even, oh, he's not even live. What the hell happened? Oh, okay. His stream just crashed, did it? Wow, that's happening to a lot of people today. RIP. Yeah. Do not fed post. Oh no, Destiny is fixing his house stuff. Maybe we'll come back later. Oh, okay. I think he probably got super mad and decided to leave. Well, I guess now that he's gone, Jesus Christ. Now I feel like I should probably not go. Is anybody else even live today? Chase, I don't care if Vosh is streaming. I have no desire to tune into him. I'm in DGG right now. He went live for like 3 minutes. And then it crashed. Oh, okay. Well, the pinned message says that he's cleaning his house and then he might be back late. Actually, let me see when that pinned messages was even put up. Oh, at 2:59 p.m. So it said Destiny is fixing his house stuff and may be back later. So yeah, he that was put up at 2:59, so he might not be. It says mouse, not house. Wait. Oh, his mouse. Jesus Christ, I can't read. I'm so sorry. Wait, did his mouse get No, Chase, I'm not going to do a review of that debate. It wasn't that exciting. Oh, yeah, that's true. That guy is live. I don't know if it's I don't know if I can raid people yet. I don't think that I can. The debate between Destiny and Drew and 2 other guys. Yeah. Yeah, that the only thing that made that debate interesting was the Destiny versus Drew Pavlu part, and mostly it was just with Destiny trolling him. Like, I feel like that's one of those things where you could just watch clips. Yes, the soundboard stuff was very funny. Just post the link on chat, pseudo raid. Yeah, I could just do that. Yeah, it was a shit show. I strongly dislike Drew. He's such a piece of trash. Yeah, I agree. I also don't particularly like Drew, especially after everything. He's just so disingenuous. It's just so crazy, like just how quickly he flipped. During Collins, I sent Wick a video and it was the same sound effect. I like how you posted it, Dev, below his tweet that he posted because Drew was seriously so mad about the fucking Vestaboard donation. The whole Drew Pavlu should hang himself. Drew, if you're reading this, you should hang yourself thing. And somebody donated that and he didn't understand that that's, yeah, because Destiny's got like this board that will write things and he has it up behind him and it works like if people donate to him, then they can like put messages. Yeah. Dude, that Lonerbox debate Drew had with him, it was a massacre. I almost called the cops on Lonerbox. Wait, what? Oh, because the Lonerbox killed him. Yeah. That debate was so fucking funny because the Drew just kept like, I feel like when Drew is leaving, he just evolves into screaming about how you're like about how the other person is retarded or something. Holy shit, dudes, Vestaboards are 3,500. I don't even think Destiny bought that. I'm pretty sure somebody gifted that thing to him. I buy a $3,500 camera out of Vestaboard. Yeah, I know. Like, I think someone actually gave that to him. I'm pretty damn sure that was the case, because I don't think that he bought it. Or maybe he did buy it. I don't know. Destiny's a fucking millionaire, so... The key out of that debate was the sweeping for the admin. And the calling for Insurrection Act because of left-wing terrorist group. Yeah. I can't wait for Drew to have his 14 pages. I can't wait for Loner to expose Drew for lying. I can't wait for him to like go through the whole thing where he reads out the where he looks through the lawsuit and, you know, it sucks that he couldn't get those exhibits. Like, I just can't get over that. It's so funny. Drew was fined for protesting, and I think it was like $1,000 or something like that. And instead of just like sucking it up and paying the money, Or hell, not even just that. Instead of just leaving and going to get a permit and then coming back and doing his protest again the next day, he instead decided to get fined. And then, because he's a fucking moron, instead of just paying the money, he decided to appeal it endlessly until now it's up to like some insane amount. I think it's like $30,000 or something. And then he posts on Twitter about how he's getting raped as he speaks, you know, because he violated Australian law, but he seems to think for some reason that every country is like the United States. Yeah, Kalindo, if you don't see that particular debate between, oh, I did see it. I saw it. It was funny. It was funny. Do you think the CCP actually tried to kill him? Probably not. I don't know. He's like, why? He's a fucking humegalol. I would have to look further into what exactly it was that he was doing that would have caused them to try to kill him. But I very much doubt it. I'm pretty sure there are much louder anti-China voices than him, and those people haven't China hasn't tried to kill them, so I don't know why they would try to kill him. It sucks because Drew before his turn was a good poster. Oh, you mean before? I mean, like, yeah, I guess, but the fact that he turned so quick. Well, okay, no, he was mostly. I say this because that I also enjoyed his like I liked his pro-Ukraine stances and whatnot. But yeah, then he just went. It just was fucking crazy. Tim Pool masturbating over his Civil War claim finally coming true. I don't know why he thinks that. Yeah. Wow, everyone's going live. Chase, why are you linking me Surf's messages? Like, are you just like, why? Of course he hates Carney. He's a fucking crazy person. To be honest, I wonder, does anyone know if Lance still does debates? Because I feel like I could, that would be fun. Because the Surfs is a law comment, it's funny. I mean, it's not, though. It's all just the same shit. Like, in response to what Mark Carney wrote, he literally he quoted him, and then he was like, for years we loved the so-called international rules-based order because it allowed powerful nations to plunder others, and we got in on the deal because we weren't being plundered. Now we could be plundered. The world has changed forever. Yeah, it's just boring. It's just boring, like fucking West bad bullshit. Lance does interviews sometimes, debates I think no. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me if he does not do debates. Yeah, oh yes, SFO. Lance is a huge fucking brainlet. He is a brainlet. He's very stupid. Actually, maybe he realized that because he's that stupid, there's no point. Lance stopped doing debates after getting blown out of space. Yeah, he probably decided that it was better to just stay in his to like follow Vosh and join a fortress and just not do anything. I hope so. Lance and Twin Rabbit versus Lauren Southern and Connor debate was gold. That was such a bad debate. That was so fucking bad. Unfortunately, Lance's last debate was against Jesse Singal, and Lance got bodied. Sam Cedar tried to debate Jesse afterwards. It wasn't great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, that was fairly recently, wasn't it? Lance was debating that transgender. Oh yeah. Well, he's not that guy's not actually trans, but I assume that's not what you meant. But yeah, Jesse Singal is like a liberal guy who talks a lot about trans issues, and because that he is more skeptical and basically willing to be more gatekeepy or like really gatekeepy for like trans kid stuff. This means that unfortunately he has collected an audience full of like fucking transphobes, kind of like how transphobes love to cite studies that point out that that more information and more study is needed, or they love to cite shit like the Cass report and pretend that it agrees with them when there is no serious scientific evidence backing up their actual what they really think, which is that trans people are fake. All the old Vosh orbiters have destroyed themselves. Lance is an idiot. Dima Mama left the internet. Xander Hall is decaying before our eyes. Oh wait, Dima Mama left the internet? I didn't even know that. I thought that like she was still out there doing stuff. I don't even know what happened to Xander Hall. I don't know when the Destiny talk is, Simon, because Destiny went offline to fix his mouse, and I don't know if he's coming back. And also, everything got blown up by the ice shit. So I'm not sure. Like, we never scheduled. He just said tomorrow would be good to talk when I asked him about it yesterday. And then the ice shooting happened, and then I think Destiny went offline because he's hella insanely triggered, and he's afraid that he would fed post, which he's kind of been on the cusp of doing. So maybe tomorrow. I thought Demon Mama was active on another person's channel not long ago, potentially. Lance isn't in the VGG orbit anymore. He left after the folder drama and is now a Hassan suck-up. I'm not surprised by that. The only position I agree with the trans activist on is trans women in women's sports. On all the actually important civil rights stuff, I'm pro-trans. I mean, I think that I probably mostly agree with that, SFO, although I will say that I think that I don't take as strong of a stance on the trans sports issue. I think basically what they should do, the appropriate way to handle it would be like to go would be to let the leagues decide on a sports by sports basis, like look at the data, figure it out if there is data available, let them compete if they transition like pre-puberty. If they went through a male puberty, then you should judge it more carefully depending upon like what the sport is, because obviously each sport is different, and for some sports it doesn't fucking matter at all, but for others it does. And yeah, like, and there are a bunch where it does matter, or like, I don't know, like they should just come up with something, but I feel like that's something that you should leave it to them, and I don't think the government should be shoving its nose in and doing blanket bans, you know. And I certainly don't think that they should be doing it for like high school or like non-competitive shit, unless it's for contact sports, in which case then I understand. But otherwise, like, high school leagues are not competitive, so who the fuck cares? And that's usually a time for people to socialize, and I think that's nice. You know, the NHL allows women. Remember Keffels? Me either. I remember Keffels. I thought Demon Mama got stuck in her mind about Shark 300 low-key quit streaming and doing good IRL. Oh yeah, he also got slandered, I think, by a bunch of people. Destiny said high school sports is fine. For more professional sports, let them handle that. Yeah, the government doesn't need to be in the middle of that. I mean, I don't know. I've heard Destiny say like, yeah, they probably shouldn't be allowed, but like, I'm kind of like, I guess agnostic. I think it's silly that everybody fucking obsesses over it, but I will add that, like, yeah, I understand why, and I'm not gonna like stand up here and be like, no, just let anybody who identifies as a woman compete without any sort of surgery or anything, because that's dumb, and that's not really how that works. Yeah, but I mean, otherwise, like, I'm like really pro-trans, you know. People called Shark and Uncle Tom for not liking Hoteps and being vaguely associated with Vosh. Yeah, I recall that. I think Loner covered that. Why are we talking about has-beens? Well, you see, Bill, we kind of went down a I think because the dev commented above about how sad it was that the entire Vosh orbit basically destroyed itself. Because I don't even know. I feel like all of those people are gone. Yep, the leagues should decide, but people pretending that trans people are a massive contributor to unfairness in sports when PEDs far more. Well, yeah, I agree. Like, that's like, I think conservatives obsessing over this shit is exceedingly fucking stupid. But they're doing it because that it helps, because that it is an example of something that they can point to and they can say, oh my god, these people are coming for your way of life, you know, but which is their fear. Or and that's, or at least that's the line that they can use to talk up people, to like scare the masses into continuing to support them. And they think that, like, you know, the breakdown of gender norms or the changing of these things or like whatever, like, yeah, like it's because the trans people terrify them. and what they think it represents terrifies them because they don't understand the way that any of this shit works, and it's very, very dumb. No one's forcing anybody to be trans, and telling people that like being trans isn't bad doesn't mean that everyone's going to want to become trans, and it's just ugh. RedTube became Hassan orbiters plus suppliers of content for Hassan. I mean, I think RedTube is like a different thing. RedTube was supposed to just be video essayists, but I don't even know what happened to all those people. I think a bunch of them are probably still. Actually, I think a bunch of them are still around. Like, Contra was part of it, but I think she's made it pretty clear that she is not a breadtuber. And the other one was well, oh yeah, they did become rich smokied. They absolutely did. Philosophy Tube, she became rich. Or they just moved on to different careers once the gig didn't work out. That's also possible, yeah. I feel like H-Bomber Guy basically just does I don't know. I guess H-Bomber Guy is breadtube because he is a socialist, but it feels like most of his videos now are just media commentary. And he posts like one video a year. But I mean, I think he's got like a shitload of subs and he probably makes a lot of money. Oh, Sean disappeared? I mean, isn't that because that Sean's good videos were actually written by another person who is no longer like working with him? Because I believe his channel used to be called Sean and Jen, and I think Jen left. It's funny when you consider H-Bomber Guy used to hang around right-wingers. I mean, I don't even know. Was Loner considered breadtube? Yeah, I think he probably would have been back in the day when he was doing video essays. Because he said his audience was quite different. Jen took the Twitch channel in the divorce. Sean also went mask off on 10. I don't know if I would say that, Chase, but I never saw him say it. But he just, yes, Sean's Palestine video was pretty garbage. So, yeah. I don't really know about the rest. Oh, okay. This, yeah, so this thing is over. What the hell else is going on? I don't know if ZJ, hey ZJM, are you still here? Can I find something that's not gonna get me copy struck? Are Sean's prior videos also garbage? Because I thought they were cool at the time. I mean, he's a socialist. Take of that what you will. Like, I feel like, yeah, like he had some, I think he did a pretty good video on the on Charlottesville, but like, and so yeah, like some of the stuff is good, but otherwise, I mean, it's just gonna be fucking social. Like, I guess as long as he's not like doing fucking commie shit, then his videos were probably fine. But yeah. He did a long video on Hiroshima, but I never saw it. Yeah, I heard that that was not good. He peaked on his bell curve video. I remember watching his videos like quite a while ago, but like the thing was, is like I was never a socialist, and I started finding a lot of these people super cringe if they started talking about socialism.
Humans venture. It is May, and the island has undergone a dreamy transformation. Draping itself in a carpet of wildflowers, the cradle
Look
for
at
the
'em.
future generations. The puffins share the island with a supporting cast of other seabirds. Razorbills and guillemots are back on the island like every year. Inhabiting the hostile cliffs, they have mastered the art of living life on the edge. The graceful fulmars, on the other hand, are busy with their aerial displays.
They do look friendly. This is our palate cleanser, guys.
And courtship behaviour.
Aww.
And the cove is reverberating with a familiar sound. Basking out in the sun, grey seals have announced their presence.
Oh. Oh my god, look at the face. They're so cute.
Back in the colony, the activity is at its peak. Adorning a black and white plumage and sporting the flashy beak extensions,
They're
the
so
puffins
pretty.
scuffle on land in their trademark comical gait.
Oh yes, yes, seals are like big fat dogs. Yes, I've heard people jokingly, or I think I've heard people jokingly refer to pit bulls as like land seals, but maybe there's other types of dogs that will, you know, I guess just like any big like heavy dogs that are real strong or whatever typically get referred to as land seals.
Indulging in their routine antics.
Aww. Oh.
Comical they may appear, but in reality, these tiny birds are tough
Oh my
little
god.
characters. This is
Are
the
they-
story of the clowns of the sea as their comic and tragic lives unfold on the Dream Island.
Are they like
Introduced long ago on the island, Skookum is also a safe haven for rabbits, grazing on the vegetation and creating a network of burrows. They facilitate
Bunnies!
puffins with the ideal accommodation. But when there are thousands of birds, finding a home might not always be an easy
What?
task. Puffins
My perks have been approved. Congratulations, you're one step closer to launching memberships. Really? Already? Hold on, guys.